The Rod Sargent Memorial Final underway for the Formula 1 stock cars, and Finn Sargent, boy, will he be driving his heart out in this race. Of course, winning in memory of his runner, but we are underway already, and knocked to the fence there for 3-1-2 John Thompson as we get underway. Into turn 3 go the race leaders, and another knot there, Darren Lindsay, this time in the fence in 2.26. But at the end of the opening lap, 3.07, Hannah Chappell will lead us away. Number 30, Tom Sorry, was second, now not the top by 3.99. Harry Clayton through into second already. Number 30, Story back to third, change for the lead. 3.99, Clayton moving through. Off the turn number 4 we go. Chappell back to second, Henry Robson to third. 300 Carter goes next, 172 Randall. Sorry, number 30, a big tangle there on turn number 4. Multiple cars going in. 175 Carl Hawkins collected, George Elwin and Darren Lindsay going through, and everyone's going to just make it through. With wave yellows, please, Mr. Starter. We're going wave yellows on the raceway. Of course, this time concerned out there off of a turn at number 4 for 2.26 at Darren Lindsay that time. Back out then on the Rod Sargent Memorial for the Formula 1 stock cars, and as we get back in the way, a big shove into turn number 4. 67 Henry Robson gets away with the lead, and a big tangle down there on the exit of turn number 4. Looks like 1 and 2 pull out in there. Henry Robson leads them through in 6-7. Off of turn number 4 we go. Mickey Randall back to second. 300 Paul Carter now to third. 175 Carl Hawkins a lap down on the charts, so they come through. So 381 Tyrone Evans up to 4 from 399 Harry Clayton. More getting underway as Frankie Wayman Jr. all tangled up with George Elwin in 501 and just gets away, but Mickey Randall caught out in that as well. Tyrone Evans in with a bumper there as well in 381, moved aside by 172 Randall. So off turn 4 we go. Robson leads in 67, 381 Evans there for second, but we're going yellows, please. Mr. Starter will be going yellows on the raceway. And more tangles than Carl Hawkins. How has that happened down there? So we're back in the way with the Formula 1 stock car final. Another big push going in there, but back into turn 1 we go, and a big push from Tyrone Evans on Mickey Randall in 172. The bumpers going in through turn 1 and 2, but back to the front we look at 67 Robson that leads off once again. 381 Evans back to second. 172 Mickey Randall still there for third. Simon Traves goes fourth. Catherine Harris goes next in number 8. Number 16 Newson. Number 5 Sauder. 368 Thornton is how we see them at the front of the field. Down the back straight they go. Sauder in with a bump on Newson as they go into turn 3. Thornton goes in, and Morton Eels goes next in 408. 526 Finn Sargent drops a long way down the order, but looking to make it back up, and this time it's Catherine Harrison with a bumpers on Newson in 16. Morton Eels there on the inside as well. Stargrey is certainly going at it. Morton Eels goes in, Newson's on the side, and we're halfway next time, please. Mr. Starter will be halfway next time. So no one looking at the front of the field at the minute, I don't think. It's certainly all action further down the order, but back to the front. 67 Robson leads. 381 Evans goes second. Traves is third. Randall 4th. 5th is fourth. To Warren Eels goes next. Finn Sargent slowly making his way back up the order at the moment now. Sauder after that. Harris, Newton, Elwell, Wayman and Webster is how we see them at the front of the field as they go down the back straight. But Henry Robson slowly pulling away at the front of the field at the moment. 381 Evans there for second. Traves still running third in 47. Callum Thornton now to fourth in 368. Slowly closing in on Simon Traves. 172 Mickey Randall goes next. Matt Newton and Sean Webster all tangled up there on the back straight, and somehow both managed to keep it on the move. So the back marker's now being swallowed up by our race leader, Henry Robson in 67, off a turn number 4 he goes. So Robson leads, Evans second, Trace, Thornton, Randall and Morton Eels, and Finn Sargent is how we see them, and trying to Trace, and that's payback for Callum Thornton there as they go through turn number 2. So Trace into the wall heavily, down there at a spinner on turn number 4, Harry Clayton around this time in 399, with 5 to go next time, please Mr. Starts, will be 5 to go next time. So Robson, your race leader, into turn number 3. Second, still 381 Evans, 368 Thornton third, Warren Eels 4th, Randall 5th, Sargent 6th in a 526. Harry Clayton trying to get moving, and Simon Trey's back on the move, it seems, very slowly in 47. Down the back straight we go, and off turn 4 for our leader. Robson, Evans, Thornton, Warren Eels, Sargent, Randall, and sort of how we see them in the back marking Ollie Armstrong. Almost fired into Simon Trey's there, but manages to keep away. Our race leader's now got the back marking John Thompson ahead of him as they go into turn 3. Tyrone Evans and Callum Thornton slowly closing in. And I'll tell you what, Thornton, well, he's very quickly closing in on Tyrone Evans. Our leader almost caught out with the back markers as they go down the back straight, but he's now clear. So Henry Robson still leads, 3 laps to run off for turn number 4, now make it 2 to run. Tyrone Evans still there for second, Callum Thornton still there for third, Warren Eels 4th, Sargent is 5th in 526, driving the race of his life. Down the back straight they go for the penultimate time, and Robson still running clear off for turn number 4. Still your race leader. On to the back straight they go for the final time, and down the back straight they go. Henry Robson into the final corner, and off for turn number 4 he goes. Robson wins the Rod Sargent Memorial Final for the Formula 1 Stockhouse. Tyrone Evans, Callum Thornton and Warren Eels and Finn Sargent rounding out the top 5 on that one. The rest of them come through. Randall, Sargent, Thornton and the rest of them as they come across. We'll get the last of them over the line for the final places on that one, and that's